we just come outside, and Tahoe's been parked out here for like 3 days, and that's where the voltage is sitting at right now on the lithium battery. Now I got the key in and turned on, but not started. And that's where the voltage is on the AGM battery, right there. All right, she started up and running, and that's the lithium battery on the green, the AGM on the blue. That's the AGM up there out here, because I had the Tahoe parked in the front yard, and as one does. And my wife's going to be going to get groceries, so she wants to use the front door for grocery delivery. So I'm going to pull around here and park in the back. Doing this with one hand is always fun. Now I just use that mirror over there to guide right up against that landscape timber there, and then we come back until the mirror is level with that pole right there, and we're in our spot, baby. I park in this exact spot so that the neighbor can take his motorcycle and cut through here and get between the Tahoe and the Ford and go out on his rides and harass all of the Harley bikers on this little motorcycle. Good time. We have a project today. I had taken this out. That's why there's a screwdriver and stuff in here, because I had worked on this recently. But I had taken this out to put the watt meter in here from Bayside Garage, and for whatever reason it doesn't work with my amplifier because of the DC offset. So the point is, I had taken this apart and I need to put it back together, and by that I mean these plugs down here, these are all USB and different types of power plugs, right? Got your USBs. You got one down there on the end that does the cigarette lighter thing, and these are all hooked up to the ignition wire. And a better explanation is these are all hooked up to these are all hooked up to the turn on wire that runs off the relay that turns on all my amplifiers. This is getting power from that relay. So these come on when the key's on and go off when the key's off, period. This stays on all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's always on. And this guy is hooked up straight to the lithium bank. So being as the charging systems are separate, this guy is on a battery that's not necessary to start the truck. Although I don't use this very often, it comes in handy sometimes at shows or places where, say, your phone's like nearly completely dead and you got to go, you need to charge it, but you don't want to sit there and run the vehicle. I can plug it in and it'll charge off the lithium battery and just keep charging until the battery's dead or until it's charged or whatever. And that lithium battery's got a lot of power in it, so that's good. What you don't want is a lot of stuff plugged into it that's running all the time, because that will slowly drain this battery right here. And I use my tablet, which you can see right here, to run as a stereo system. So I like to hook it up to these guys, since they're only on when the vehicle's on. And the tablet has enough battery to maintain itself. But I got to hook these back up because they're not hooked up right now. Oh yeah, I remember why I actually had it pulled out. I had this out because I was putting this guy in, installed in this little depth box subwoofer knob, the bass knob, baby. Anyway, I'll get it hooked up. So let's pop a couple of those out, turn the key on. There we go. Got our blues and our whites. Comes on, goes off. Good time. We got our tablet plugged back in there. It's not going to come on because I have it turned off physically, but it is charging. You can see it start charging. So that's cool. Bob's your uncle. Look at there. She's ready to go. While that bad boy is starting up, we got the rear view system plugged in. Turn the key on. Let's see here. There it goes. Firing right up, doing its thing. Everything is choo-choo. All right. I got my jumper cables, big pair of heavy jumper cables under there, on that side, and over here I got the battery charger up inside there. So just in case I need to boost somebody else off, or I need to be boosted off, or whatever, I've got that covered. And I never have to worry about the power because I got the trunked under lithium banger 10K. Guys, the V2 is going to be re in stock before long, so you guys want some good solid lithium, that's where you go. Trunked under lithium, coupon code CAE10. That thing here is running the whole system, guys. The whole audio system is running off that one little battery. 10,000 watts, baby. Now, as y'all know, my base vehicle is also my main vehicle, because I'm a poor boy. So I've been working on getting it ready for the road trip down to Arkansas for definitely for Christmas. Yeah, for Christmas. Probably not gonna be doing it for Thanksgiving, but that's what I've been doing out here, is getting it ready. Also taking advantage of this unseasonably warm day. In the 68 on the computer there. I'm taking advantage of this unseasonably warm day to clean everything up, kind of get things organized, and get ready for the winter, when I'm not going to want to come outside and do anything at all. So I've just been kind of neatening things up and organizing the Tahoe and straightening up my outside work. So here's my dilemma, and I've been studying on this for months. I decided, I told y'all I was going to run a C-pillar wall for a while and see how I liked it. And I like it, but I want more wind. I need to move that wall up and make a B-pillar wall. So I could do that and just leave those subs in there and move it right on up and make a B-pillar wall, just push it forward, right? But I'd like to do something a little bit different up there. A B-pillar wall with some flavor, some character. But I also want to run 15-inch subs, or 18s, or 21s, or something bigger than 12s. So if I rebuild the wall to handle the 12s, I'm stuck with 12s. But I can't build a wall for 15s I don't have, or for 18s I don't have. So I'm stuck, right? And I'm working on ideas to get some bigger subs to put up there. And once I get the subs, then I can design the wall, then I can build the new wall, and everything can start moving. I can't do anything until I have the subs that I'm going to build for. You understand? So I've been just kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? Sucks. Now see, I want my wall to come back right about where that door handle is over there. behind the seat. It ain't going to be at the B pillar. It's going to be 8 or 10 inches behind it, right? But right in the middle of your screen, you see that handle? That's about where I want the sub box to be, the wall. And I want it to go at this angle on the bottom and then turn and go at this angle on the top. So it's going to be kind of shaped like that, right? With the subs down here on the bottom and then a long port across the top. And the port would be leaning over like that. I think that would be cool and it would have character. And then on the sides over here, I could build in a piece that would go like that and would seal that off so that it wouldn't be losing air toward that window. Now I could run 3/18s on the bottom to damp us. I don't remember if I could fit 4/15s or not, but I know I can run 3/18s. That's what I was thinking about, was running 3/18s across the bottom and then the port across the top. All right, measuring from right here to the same thing on the other side is a little over 57 inches. So this being the closest, of course the top doesn't count because that's where the port's going to be up there. But just, you know, I got to figure something, and I want to leave room for the door panels, so it's going to stick in here some. Not much. If you look at the front, it's pretty much level with this. So going from this to that, that's a good spot to measure from. That's about the narrowest place in here. And we ain't worried about the back. We're just worried about the baffle. And I got 57 inches with a little bit of wiggle room. Gives you an idea of the inches we have. So the idea is for the subs to be right behind the seats. One of them will be like in between the two seats, but having them right in there behind your back, right, that's going to get a lot of impact in the back of the seat, which I like the way that feels when the bass hits, feeling it in your back. I like that. And then the port being up top is going to facilitate more hair movement and you know, hair tricks. Both of those things are good. And yes, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a flat wall because I like the way the flat wall sounds. I think the flat wall has a better overall sound, a wider band of tonality. Like I said before, I'm on a budget. So if I went with 15s, I could get these big audio pipes. I've had a set similar to these in the past and they was really good to me. These things have got a massive surround on them. They handle 1400 watts RMS with 2 4-ohm voice coils, quad stack magnets. They will get down, and not bad looking subwoofers. So this would be a good choice for some 15s. And the prices on them is pretty good over here on Big Jeff at $259 each, and that is not a Thanksgiving, you know, Black Friday sale. That's the ongoing price. So at $259.99, I could get 3 of them for about $750, and that would be nice. 3/18s is going to be a little bit too much in the money department, but because there's not as many available, and they're all, you know, $600+ each, 600 to whatever you want to pay. But they're also, these guys are 45 pounds, so they won't be terribly bad to try to put in, and they'll be going in a vertical wall, so that's always something to consider. But I like those. The wattage is pretty good. I can get them down to about 1.6 ohms with 3 of them, which will lower the output of the amp, but these guys are rated at 1400 watts RMS, so you're looking at 4500 watts total. And so lowering the output of the amp won't be a problem. It'll be down around 6,000 watts output maxed. So it'll be close to lining up with what these subs are asking for at that. And that's why I'm looking at these guys. So yeah, 1400 watts RMS, 3.3 inch 4-layer dual voice coil. You know, I mean, it's nice. 250 ounce magnet, 18 to 800 hertz. You know, I like them. So here's another option that I was looking at. This is the model below the 12s I have, but this is the 275. I have the 3. That's the 275, and I have the the 270. I have the 300 series 12s. I've been really pleased with those 12s, and these guys are very similar with a slightly smaller voice coil, but it would keep it duck bunts, and the price is about the same at 265. So we could do that, and these are 15s, of course. Got to make sure that they're the right ohm load, but assuming we can get them in dual 4 ohms. They handle 1500 watts RMS, and these are the dual 2s. 2 3/4 inch voice coil, smaller voice coil than the audio pipes, but the FS is 29 to 31 hertz, depending on whether it's a dual 2 or the dual 4. Either one of those two is a good FS, and I like that. And 36 millimeters of both way linear travel. This is a little bit short though. The 18 millimeters, it's not nearly as big as what those audio pipes are. So there's always trade-offs going back and forth, but still they will hit and they'll slam. So they are. Now, based on specs, I would consider the audio pipe to be a stronger subwoofer than this particular duck bunts. I don't know, you know, I'll be going with a brand that I've used before, but I'm not currently using now. And that's not a problem. I don't mind the audio pipe brand. I'm more interested in specs. So price per spec, the audio pipe, that particular audio pipe sub is a better choice than this particular duck bunt sub. And this duck bunt sub is also on a Black Friday sale right now. So I'd have to catch it in the next month to be able to get it at that price. You got to weigh all the stuff, you know. Do I want to, being a YouTuber, I like to keep things visually correct. So running the duck bunts amps would match up with the duck bunt subs would match up with that duck bunts amp. So visually it would be tied together. But if it wasn't for that, I don't have any problem mixing up brands. In fact, my vehicle's full of mixed brands anyway. So that's not even really a concern. Anyway, something to think about. If you're looking at if you want some high-powered subs that aren't going to break the bank, don't shun audio pipe. I've run 2 different sets of audio pipe subs in the past, put lots of power on them, and never had one blow on me, and I got crazy loud with them. So, you know, don't push them away. If it's got the right specs and the right price is there, you may be able to save yourself a lot of money and get a really good subwoofer. And even if they turn out to be shit, you can always recone them with a better cone. You know, if you get them at a price and you get that motor and basket and all that at a good price, putting a different cone in there is all you'd have to do to change it completely. So, yeah, don't stress on that. And I haven't had any fail on me yet. And then there's the Machete 15. It's 2400 watts, so 1200 watts RMS, 4 ohm coil. Now I would need to get dual 4s, and that looks like it says dual 4. And these are $166. They are currently sold out, but still a very nice subwoofer. And it's got a dual 3-inch voice coil, so a little bit bigger voice coil. 2400 watts, 1200 watts RMS. Ferrite magnet, 1200 watts RMS. Yeah, there it is. And an FS 36 is a bit high, and X-Max of 15 millimeters. So that wouldn't be my sub of choice for the scenario, mainly because of the specs. It's tuned a bit high, and it doesn't have enough throw to suit me. But still, for the price, you could get 4 or 6 of these relatively cheaply, and then you can make up for the difference in that FS being a little wonky and the Excursion being a little short. So still not a bad choice, especially considering. And to give you guys an idea, the subs that I have in there now, FS, are around 35 hertz, and I'm playing 28 hertz with Authority. So it's not a be-all, end-all kind of thing. At that price, it might be worth looking at. I could do 3 of those for, you know, less than 500 bucks, or 500 bucks, and of course I'm going to get a discount as well. So that might be a cool choice. I don't know. The power handling would be a little on the low side. Got a lot of thinking to do. You know, got a lot of thinking to do. Now I know I could turn the power down on my big amplifier, but I've also got a 1500 watt Sundown SAE, I believe it is. It's a class D, but it's a Korean board. Half bridge, sounds really good. I could put that in there, run 1500 watts on 315s. I could take the big huge amp out, put a smaller amp in. Whoever thought they would downsize, but it might be interesting. You know, I mean, think about it. A wall running on 1500 watts doing, you know, 153, 152, 153 decibels. That'd be pretty cool if I could pull that off. Interesting thought, right?